justice will go down. For justice will go down. When high upon those mountains with the mighty river sound, it will roll down. It will roll down. It will roll down. It will roll down. Justice will go down. For justice will go down. When high upon those mountains with the mighty river sound, it will roll down. It will roll down.
We had a great year at ROM this year. There were many transformative experiences. The participants who were involved with Rome, they learned a lot. They learned about forgiveness and reconciliation. They learned about how to be active in anti-human trafficking. They learned about discrimination and how to fight it. They also learned about their true identity, which is in Jesus Christ. Not just their ethnic identity and their national identity, but learning that they're a unique creation by God that has a purpose that can make a real difference in the world, or at least in their communities.
For me, Rome was a journey. It was a place where I was challenged, but where what you give comes back as more than what you gave. And I am a richer person for knowing so many people that follow Jesus, and it's a place where you learn how to be a leader.
Felt loved in here, and my skills with people are better, and I found more about Jesus, and I'm taking a great experience with me home.
I came to Rome expecting to learn more about the history of Balkan conflicts, about the sort of intricacies of interethnic relationships here. But and I did learn that, but what I didn't expect was that I would learn a lot of things that are applicable to me personally, even though I haven't lived through war or major conflict like that in my life. I learned things about forgiveness and conflict resolution that are useful for everyone, no matter what their life experience is. So I'm really grateful to Rome for that.
I really enjoyed the conversations in our small groups, the lectures, and just the forming of new friendships, and learning how God is using Rome and how God is using these relationships that have been built and that have been cultivated over the years for people to be transformed, for people to learn more about Jesus, and for people to want to follow Jesus and his principles.
And I want them flowers to grow on the inside, the garden of my soul. I don't want those cankers and weeds to be the only thing to show.
It was a very exciting time. Get to meet so many people from different countries and spend time in small groups with discussion, hear a number of presentations, some wonderful music, share some meals together, and I really felt like we bonded like a family and that the Holy Spirit was present with us here.
I really have enjoyed Rome 2013, and I am privileged to be part of the team and that I had the opportunity to serve this year. And regarding the Rome participants for this year, they have been challenged and pushed to step out of their comfortable zone.
I met so many people, and I did not expect them to be such a great impact on my life. And I will go home with the memories of their stories. What I love the most is that you can speak here at Rome about Jesus with a Christian, a Muslim, an agnostic, who knows? We just talked about the person of Jesus, and this was so great because we came and found the one true servant and our example in life that we want to follow.
My first Rome experience was in 2009. It was a very special event for me. It was an amazing experience because it was the first time that I felt the infinite and the unconditional God's love that was given to me through the people that were organizing this event and through the speakers. and I just decided to follow Jesus, and it was the beginning of my spiritual journey that really changed my life and healed everything that was from the past.
And this is a wonderful summer project that brings a lot of young people with the leadership potentials from different countries, from different religious backgrounds and ethnic backgrounds, that they can spend 2 weeks together to live, to eat together, to listen to wonderful lectures and seminars, and that they can, around the person of Jesus, they can build strategic relationships.
You can talk about reconciliation, you can read about it, you can sing about it, but it's just something powerful when you see it in the actual reality happening. And then they see people who love them just on the basis of that they are on the planet. They just exist, not for who their parents are or what they speak or say.
I cannot wait until the next Rome. I met here a lot of wise people that gave me a purpose of my life, and I can see my future more clearly, and maybe someday I would like to be a part of Team of Rome.
Rome is a great thing for anybody, really, from anywhere in the world. It's a good way of looking into yourself and being with others, and really sharing in a really tight-knit community for a couple weeks. I'm sure I'll be back.
And I'm a blessed man just because I was here. I learned what it means to serve, indeed. I learned what it means to love. I learned what it means to be hand in hand and say, can I help you? Can I love you? This is what Rome is about, building a community hand in hand, brother to brother, heart to heart.
I was touched quite deeply. I'm taking home with me, I know, relationships that will endure and visions for the future that I'm anticipating will come in due course. I love the concept of Rome. I love what it brings to the Balkans, but I also know that it is in no way limited to the Balkans. The idea of taking Rome and its concept and its vision and heart for conflict transformation to other corners of the world excites me.
But really it's when we meet somebody and we get to hear their story, understand their perspective, and both listen to them and importantly be listened to, that it creates and affects a change within us.
I want to be close to you, just to hear you talk, to see the joy you bring to those around you. I want to be close to you, to feel the warmth of your presence. You put me at ease with your smile.
I'm just really anticipating these people getting to know one another, make lifelong friends, make big changes when they go back home. And just the whole idea of renewing their minds, thinking about how to go ahead and accept other people, accept other cultures, learn about forgiveness, conflict, and just be the leaders that they're supposed to be. They're potential leaders, and I'm looking forward to stories about them going back and making changes.
This was my 6th ROM. Every ROM is different. Every ROM brings new challenges, new experience, and the vision of this ROM or the ROM is to raise new leaders. I really believe that we manage in supporting and raising new leaders who will bring changes in their society, in their homes.
Rome 2013 for me was the greatest experience in my life until now. I couldn't believe that it would change my life and it would be a life-changing experience, but it really was.
But we create a community of love and connection and friendship where people can be challenged, and this becomes a safe place. And then they move from here to create new safe places in their home, in their community, and in their region. And it's that process of continually renewing minds, which then renews and enlivens communities and people to respond to the challenges of reconciliation. And doing that by transformative leadership, which is both transforming the person, because that's the place that we have to start from, and then through that, transforming the way people see the world and mostly the way they see each other.
I do believe that we had a very powerful event because of the participants and their openness of really crossing the line. We really challenged the people to that it's a new season and it's time for them to wear new glasses in the way that how they perceive the other. One of the most powerful events we had was the empathy night, when our participants had to play the role of what we call their enemy, the one that is different from them. Another thing that for me I consider something that really touched me, I consider a highlight, was the moment when we really practiced the servant leadership and the foot washing, and actually what that means. When Jesus took a stand and he said he loved them until the end and more above, and he knelt down and he washed the feet to his disciples. And that activity in our midst brought freedom and brought healing, was quite a healing process for all of us that were here, like even between Christians and Muslims, to acknowledge and just to, in humility, love each other. So I do say that was one of the best Roms I've been to.
The one died, he died for it all. He's the only man to ever beat the grave, so they say. Spent his whole life to show the way to love. Ain't nothing like him, nor will there ever be. And in this crazy, messed up world, his is the best way that I can see. So I'm gonna give some love away, give some love away. Gotta give some love away, give some love away. This love ain't mine to keep, no, gotta give it away. Love ain't mine to keep, I gotta give some love away. Do you need some love? Well, give it away. Do you need some love? Well, give some love away. This love ain't yours to keep, you gotta give it away. Love ain't yours to keep, you gotta give that love away.
I was amazed by the love, joy and peace I received from everybody who was here. I just love it. It's awesome to be here, and I hope next year to help here, to serve here. I will never be the same after Rome 2013. I just thank God for this experience.
That is most moving, to see these plants open to sunlight and to warmth and grow and deepen and go away from here. And my hope is that they will be contagious, and that vision of a mind that's renewed, a metamorphosis, as you will, bloom and blossom.